So why would it matter if Earth is a flat plane or a ball? A lot of people say wasting time on that is and disinformation propaganda that keeps us away from more important stuff, like what is happening to our environment, what's happening to the banking system, what's going on with all the orphans and all the refugees in the world. And it's taking so much energy into that it's for sure a disinformation agenda. Well, let's think about that together. Is that really true? Does it really matter that if Earth is a plane, a flat plane, and not moving, or a ball moving very fast around a sun, and the entire solar system moving very fast around our galaxy, and the whole galaxy moving by millions of miles per hour around other galaxies, and on and on and on? Why would that not matter? It is so important for us to wake up to this one reality, or let's say one deception. Because if such a thing is true, that whatever we have thought about our life on this little dust ball in the infinite galaxies is not true, what would that make us think about why such an information has been held back from us? What could deviate us? If such a thing is true, what could deviate us from such a huge information? And why something completely the opposite of that? A lot of people write and say, my goodness, lady, you are so disinformed. It is so easy that to see. It has been proven over and over and over again that our Earth is a ball. So why are you so stupid? Why can't you see it? Hey, I say to my brothers and my sisters, don't you think that I also have been exactly where you have been? I have grown up with the entire understanding that we live on a ball. I used to watch the Cosmos and all these shows and totally believe that, whoa, the infinite galaxies are there and we are actually moving on a ball. Never even used my mind one time to think, how could water stay in a curve? So I didn't. I was in the same place like the entire humanity is. Yet, when I started really looking at the facts, and again, people say, what facts? These are not facts. These are propaganda. They're stupidity. Yet, what I want to say is just one thing. For me, it's just enough. One thing. One thing. And if that is true, it completely nullifies everything about the globe. Why to even go over hundreds of reasons that we do not live on a globe if you don't want to waste your time on it, but at least pay attention to one thing. How come? How come? Now that we are waking up to this fact, we are noticing that there is absolutely no curvature. No curvature. No measurable curvature on Earth. There is no measurable curvature when we go up on an airplane. No measurable curvature when we see the balloon footages that are taken by individuals, not by fisheye cameras. And no matter if we are on top of the Mount Everest or we are just standing at the beach, the horizon is always 360 degrees to our eye level. Let's just think about that together. There is no measurable curvature. Even if Earth was a million times bigger than 25,000 miles of circumference, which should be a very, very measurable curvature, we would have been able to see some buildings going this way if we were looking at the horizon with buildings that are 60 miles away and a stretch of a land that is 60, 70, 100 miles in horizon. We never see things like that. We never see any buildings upside down. We are so brainwashed into thinking that when we see in an airplane, we see the entire horizon at our eye level, 360 degrees, we see a curve, even though there is no curve. If there was a curve, it will fall away from our vision. Let's just think about that one thing. All the improved, amazing sciences of our time have not done any experimentations that shows measurement, true measurement of a curvature. Spherical trigonometry shows a specific fall every 1 mile. But where is that curvature? How come we don't see it on the surface of any of the lakes? That's all I need. Why would I need anything? I mean, there are so many other things, of course. Yet, that one by itself is so important. Also, when I see the sun setting on an ocean during sunset, the light of the sun comes totally from where the sun is setting to my eyes. How could that be possible if the water was curved? That is not possible on a curved water. There are many hundreds of proofs that could bring our minds into a new understanding of where we live. And then again, well, let's go with the next one, the movement that we never feel. All those theories that are being used, that the only reason we don't feel the movement is because it's a constant movement. It is not true. If the earth is tilting back and forth to go around the sun every single year, all that movement will create stuff, as I have talked before about it, in all of the waters. Right now, there are experimentations done by the people who are actually searching this, that any type of contained water, when you put it into a rotational constant speed, the water goes to the sides. It never stays level like our oceans do. All the things we ever thought about the boats going under the curve is not true. There are many, many videos. One of them that I have linked under this video is that if you put a camera on the ground and a person starts walking away from you as you're filming them, the same exact things happen. Their feet goes under, you think, but they're walking on a complete flat surface. I don't need anything else. And if there are another 200 more proofs or more, great, more beautiful icing on the cake. Yet the major discussion here should be, if there is no curvature, detectable curvature, then the entire globe model falls apart. At this point, because I see that there is 360 degrees of level horizon anywhere that I go, no matter how far I am from the earth, I know there is no curvature there. I don't care using mathematical equations that get us nowhere. Let's think about it together. The other way is not possible. There are many beautiful people that have put amazing footage together about this, about curvatures especially. If there is no curvature to Earth, we have to question everything else, including the CGI blue ball, including our fantasies about going out of the atmosphere into outer space and onto what we call other planets. And then this whole discussion about, oh, you see all these other planets being round. Why couldn't Earth be round? What does other things that we see in the sky have to do with Earth? We're living on Earth, this most amazing plane of existence. Why does it have to look at those lights in the sky? And whatever those lights are, the points of light, most amazing sources of information that we have no idea. The ancients knew about it. Some ancient civilization believed that we all become stars after we leave this world. And the stars not meaning stars in solar systems, but stars as points of lights, as spirit, as the source, as most amazing constellations that give us information about who we are. The ancestry that hasn't changed at all for millions of years, thousands of years. Maybe it's time for us to really question all of that. And it is very interesting that the flat earth movement is the movement that is really connecting the dots together. Evolution, globe model, what else? Big Bang, relativity. Let's be simple. Let's be simple together. Let's think together. If there is no measurable curvature, the entire globe side is under question. And whoever is involved with keeping the globe side really deep in our psyches is also under question. And everything that is happening in our world is again under question. And our powers as humanity, and why we don't own it, and why we are not the authorities of our own lives, will also go under question. Maybe the flat earth is very important to me, not just as a cliche, something to hang on to, but as a source and the most important step into our human psychic and emotional and mental evolution. It's very important to me because without this piece, it would be very, very hard to wake up to anything else. Thank you for your attention.